All right.
The U.S. shift in strategy was apparent at the U.S. State Department Tuesday when spokesman John Kirby announced the Islamic Republic of Iran is being invited to attend Syria peace talks in Vienna.
At some point in the discussion, moving towards a political transition, we'd have to have a conversation and a dialogue with Iran.
While Iran says it will attend the peace talks, Kirby made it clear the United States did not invite Iran, and the country is not a partner but a stakeholder in Syria. And Defense Secretary Ash Carter says U.S. troops will now be more involved in actual combat against ISIS, like the recent rescue operation in Iraq, when special forces joined with Kurdish Peshmerga troops.
We won't hold back from supporting capable partners in opportunistic attacks against ISIL.
Or conducting attacks directly from the air or on the ground, said Carter. The goal for now is to recapture Iraq's Anbar province and seize the ISIS capital city of Raqqa, Syria. And there's growing recognition that Syrian President Assad, now with active Russian combat help, will remain in power. The French are now considering reopening their embassy in Damascus. It was closed back in 2012. Is this a shift in Syria policy or a collapse? Senator Lindsey Graham says Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah are all acting to ensure Assad remains in power, and the Obama administration isn't doing anything to stop it.
He is secure as the day is long. So this is what's happened, folks. This strategy is completely falling apart.
Meanwhile, ISIS is spreading and unleashing its terror around the Islamic world. Afghanistan's national security advisor warns that Islamic State terrorists have become a serious threat in his country. And reports coming from the Middle East say Turkey and several Gulf states have transported 500 ISIS jihadists from Syria to Yemen to fight in the civil war there. And Turkey is tackling the Islamic State head on. They've launched a number of raids this week, killing 7 ISIS fighters and capturing 30 more. This stepped-up fighting has caused more civilians to flee. The UN High Commissioner for Refugees suggests the world is at the breaking point in handling the largest displacement of people since World War II. He says the United States, Russia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and others must come together to end the Syria war.
The question for me is, are the parties that are relevant to this conflict already convinced that the risks they all face are so big that they are more important than the differences among them or not? My sincere belief is that it is a suicide to let this war go on.
Gary Lane, CBN News.